Come on, puppets, dance for me. Oh my God. Really? Really? Mm. Ah. I can't believe this. Well, I can't believe this. And I knew this was coming. Everybody knew it was coming. But still, some people are so denial about how bad Xbox is off. Uh, I was going through some YouTube recommendations, and there's this guy that is an Xbox fanboy, and he does nothing but read off tweets in his videos of um, PlayStation fanboys losing their shit, or, being idiots as for what they are. Which I don't doubt that there's fanboys on no matter what side, whether it's PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or PC. Um, and they all do the same similar stupid ass shit. Defending their preference. And I openly admit, I used to be partial one of them for Xbox myself. Never to the dramatic of feeling like there's conspiracies against my preferred console like that deep, but I was in denial about how good games are or how well the service was going to be on PlayStation side when the PlayStation 4 came out. I knew the service was bad, all besides it being free on PlayStation 3. But man, when I ended up getting a PlayStation 4. The service is great. I was I've now had the PlayStation. I ended up having a PlayStation 4 a longer period of the time of that generation console than I did the Xbox One, and Xbox was down more times than the PlayStation 4 was for me, and I had the PlayStation 4 console a lot more of that generation, almost to where I only had like an Xbox One for like a couple of months, and the console was down several times due to hacking or maintenance issues. But neither here nor there. I'm this live stream or this video is talking about. Oh my God, the 2 terabyte expansion memory cards, proprietary they call them, which really means exclusively made by them and sold by them. And when you hear that kind of word, you know the price is never going to come down, especially not even nowhere near half the generation's console's life. Maybe 2 months or 3 months at the end of its life before the next console out, those carts will drop on price. But can you believe this shit? The 2 terabyte is $399.99. $399.99. You can buy a PlayStation digital version for that much. Can you imagine and say, I got an Xbox One. Let's say, even though let's say, I got an Xbox One X. and I'm looking to expand my memory. Now, you think it would be smarter to spend the amount of money on a memory card to expand your memory, or buy another generation console that's got great games, the experiences that you will miss out on for buying that you could possibly buy instead of expanding memory for the one you already have? What kind of idiot would do that? Oh my god! And let's say you're not interested in a PlayStation 5. It'd be more smarter to buy another Xbox One. It would be more of a better investment to pay $100 more to get another Xbox One Series X for a different room. Have one in your living room and have one in your bedroom. It would be a more smarter investment of paying $100 more and just getting another whole console than spending four over $400 on 2 terabytes. Really, really. I I was like, no, maybe Microsoft is used to losing money on their consoles. They never made any money on the original Xbox. Good Lord, they lost a lot of money with the 360, especially due to the red ring of death. So I was like, maybe they would actually get something right here. Maybe Sony will actually have made the mistake with going with the way they went by going with SSD slots that people, technology, tech wise, ain't gonna know exactly what to get. That might not know how to find cheap options for that type of memory, and Microsoft would say, you know what, people, we got a 2 terabyte memory where you just stick it in the back of your console, pull it out, take it over your friend's house, take your save files with you, whatever. Uh, right now for $9.99, 99, $99.09, basically charging just $100 for it. That would be so awesome. Basically charging $100 for a 2 terabyte, and then they can do it. You know they can do it. They, but no, no, they can't. They won't do it. Just like that greedy ass move, them trying to charge $130 a year for Xbox Live exclusively, just Xbox Live Gold, $130 a year. So no, they're not going to provide their consumers a option on storage. They're going to say, this is what we are going to sell. This is what we're only going to sell you. We're not going to allow no one else to sell you a cheap knockoff. Like how those, you remember the PlayStation 2, the different brands. You had your Sony memory cards, and then you had these started with an N. I can't remember what they was called. Even when it was memory cards back then on a PlayStation 2, Sony allowed other companies to make cheaper memory cards. You think Xbox is going to allow that? No. They They want you to buy theirs. They want you to buy their $399.99. Oh my God. I would not. I would not. And the other version, what was it? It was basically the same memory that's in the console, that's cheaper, but it's not worth getting. It's not. It's not worth getting. It's ridiculous. And it's all over Twitter. It's all over Twitter. People saying, I would rather just buy a whole different console, whole another console, and store some games on it, and and on the other one, and store the rest of them on that. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? They're asking a price for a memory card that's equivalent. The price is equivalent of buying a whole another console for a memory card. For a memory card. For for expanding your storage, you have to pay pretty much the exact same price of buying a whole nother console. Hell, we thought the PlayStation VR was going to be as pricey as the console, but it wasn't. I bet you anything, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I'm going to laugh my ass off when the new PlayStation VR, PlayStation 2 VR, or whatever they're going to call it, the PlayStation 5 version of VR is going to come out, and it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be cheaper to purchase than Microsoft's Xbox expansion memory cards for their console. You're going to be playing, hey Xbox, you're going to be paying, Microsoft gamers, you're going to be paying more for extra storage for no games to download it on it. No new ones at least worth a damn. And we're paying over $100 less for our new VR system. I bet you anything. I call it right now. I call it right now. The PlayStation VR is going to be $249. I bet you anything. And just think about it. That's a that is an expansion on your experience with your console. That gives more depth to your console. Gives a whole expanded library of games that you will not have with your competitor console, because they don't have a VR system. And it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be cheaper than the competitor's memory expansion options. No, not options. Limitation. Oh my God. My friend, I would, if he was still alive, I would really be dragging this into him too, man. I said, "Oh, you going to expand your memory?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to expand my memory." He actually said, get ready to pay a lot. Get ready to pay a lot." And he's like, "Nah, I bet you." He literally said that they would charge maybe a little over $100. No, how wrong was he? He said that they would probably charge a little over $100, a little over. I think he said maybe $129. Shit. He literally said $129. Oh my God. And here we are, $399.99. Oh my God. Oh, it's crazy that we gonna possibly look forward to a indeed richer in depth with our console with a VR system that spans our experience with a whole depth of new library games for under the price, cheaper than the price of Xbox in memory expansion, just so they'll have more memory to download all the games they have already played multiple times. Buy an Xbox One X, uh, X, Xbox One S. Play um, uh, Witcher 3 again. Buy an Xbox One X. Play Witcher 3 again. Buy an Xbox One. Buy an Xbox One Series S. Play Witcher again. Buy an Xbox Series X. Play Witcher again. Oh my God. I'm Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fanboy. I know that the memory slot of the PlayStation 5 has been activated where you can expand the storage now. And I know those SSD, whatever they're called, that goes in there are expensive as well. But I guarantee you that they're over $400. And I know for a fact, even let's say they are, there's always new brands coming out making those things, new companies making those things, and when there are companies competing with each other trying to gain business, they're always lowering price, always lowering price. That's the reason why Microsoft is not going to lower their price of their compare whatever that word was, their memory slow, because there's no competitor. They're not going to allow no one to make a cheap version. But this is just something I just want to laugh at, real quick, and make you puppet dance. Make you think it matters to me that like I'm complaining, and so y'all just say, oh look, so real dancing for Xbox again. Like it, but oh yeah, it matters to me because I have every bit of a Xbox Series X on my entertainment center right now. So yeah, that really matters to me. Oh, and like it would readily matter to me anyways, because if I did, you know what? I've proven I've got the money. If I wanted to buy the storage just for the hell of it, to say, hey, you puppets, I just paid $400 on a fucking Xbox memory expansion card. Dance for me, and you would. So, it's neither here nor there. I'm just grinding you puppets and grinding y'all Xbox fanboys that might read the title and come in and get mocked for your choice. Been another video brought to you by So Real. You will continue to yield to my will. Now that's so real.